And you are now watching a Maja B production.
I'm a bad bitch and I got bad anxiety. People call me rude 'cause I ain't let them try me. Issues, but nobody I can talk to about it. Keep saying I should get help, but I don't even know what I need.
You can't help it that you popping and they stopping. You can't help it that you packing and they lacking. You can't help it that you great and they late. You happy and they crappy. Ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem. Ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem. Ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a damn problem. Love you, bye.
Ooh, did you like that? Ooh, come in. MajaB.com. MajaB.com. What's up, it's your girl Maja B, and I'm coming back to you with another video, honey. If you read the title, you seen that today I'll be telling you how I became the girl. How I transitioned from male to female. Before we get into the video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't seen my last video that I posted, please make sure that you go see that. So yeah. And by the way, you guys showed me so much love from that first video. Like, when I tell you guys, like, y'all really, like, from the inboxes that y'all was sending me, from the, like, if you know me, like, in person or at my place of employment, honey, then, you know, y'all showed me so much love, and, like, y'all had me wanting to cry, like, in tears, and y'all was, like, waiting on part two. So thank y'all for that. Like, I really, I love that or whatever. Anyways, let's get into the video. So at the age of 15 is when I realized that, you know, because, you know, from the start, like, you know, I was born as a male. So the way I came out was really fucked up. That'll be another story time for another day. Anywho, so at the age of 15 is when I was outed. So being outed at the age of 15 at such a young age, like, you gotta understand, like, my parents took it, or how my mom took it. And during that time, my grandmother was living. So the way that my family took it at first, it was kind of rough. But, you know, versus allowing it to beat me down, saying I stayed strong, and, you know, I pushed through that shit, ho. You get what I'm saying? As time went on, you know, as the years went by, I noticed that I had a very big connection to feminine things. Purses, from makeup, from dresses to high heels and shoes. And what's crazy is, as a child, as a little boy, you know, I used to sneak in my mom's heels when she wasn't home, because, you know, mind you, by the time when I became a teenager, my older sisters were, you know, out of the house, and by that time, you know, they started having their own kids, and, you know, moving, staying some of them every damn well. So as the years went on, I pretty much just started, like, dressing very feminine, from dresses, her little makeup, from me doing all, like, type of stuff. And, you know, because that was, you know, I was free. I was able to express myself. But as time went by, it was just something that was just off. It was just something that was just fucking off. So 16, flamboyant, 17, flamboyant, and so on and so on. So a few years went by, you know, of me being out. And so by this time, my mom had passed, and I was 18 years old, and I was in my own place. During that time, I was working at a chicken plant. I was going out to the clubs. I was going to the city of Atlanta, and I was going to the Marquette. We all know, real old swoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? So that's me living, you know, at like, you know, 18 years old. You know, I'm on social media. I'm on YouTube. With me being on YouTube, somehow I got on this video where it was this girl talking. And, like, I just thought that she was so, like, she was this very pretty black girl. And so as I'm watching her video, she stated that she was transgender. And so I'm like, what's a transgender? I went to her page. I started watching all of her videos, and she had so much content that was, like, really explaining, you know, what a transgender woman is. But you know, still like at the age of 18, I wasn't sure. A few months go by. Like I said, I'm always on social media. So this time I was on Facebook. I'm scrolling. And a video of this girl popped up. And the caption of her video is "My transition story, male to female." So as I'm watching the video, I'm just seeing like she's this pretty light-skinned girl. So as I'm watching her video, like I'm just like, wow, she's a pretty girl. Like she's a very pretty girl. I go to her page. Like I said, a few months ago, I was already like, you know, questioning like my gender because I wasn't sure, because during my whole life as a boy, I was always feminine. Even as a small child, you know, I was feminine. As me speaking to my sisters and getting information from them, like I was always a feminine individual. And it's crazy because everything happens for a reason. You go through certain stuff in your life for a reason. Like at the end of that journey, or you know, once you reach the area you're supposed to be at in your life, like it'll all make sense. Anyways, I can always overdo it. I'm on this girl page. I'm like, wow, seeing her transition and seeing her journey, like that kind of inspired me. Okay, so then around this time, you know, I'm still 18. I was going to Kroger. So I drive to Kroger, get out my car, you know, going in the store to get whatever I needed to get. And as I'm walking, like she's this tall girl. And I'm not trying to say like I've never seen a tall girl before, but like, you know, she just kind of stood out. Just gorgeous. Like the energy that she gave off was like goddess energy. She was in the store while I was in the store. Like she would go down this aisle, I'll go down that aisle, but just somehow like we kept passing each other. I get what I have to get, you know, all this and this, all this and that. I'm finna walk out and there's this girl, and when she turned to me, it was the same girl on the video that I seen on Facebook in the video a few months ago. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's that damn girl. Like this is that girl. Like that is that girl. So it ended up building the courage to like walk up to her and be like, hey, you know, how are you? You know, woo. And you know, and she was very nice, very kind, and you know, she had, you know, she was basically showing me love. You know what I'm saying? And so we ended up exchanging Snapchats. And after that, I didn't see that girl like no more. So a few months keep on going by. And this time it's close to my birthday. So by this time it had to be like maybe 2 months before June. Yes, girl, I said it. I'm a Gemini. So for my birthday, I wanted to give myself a gift. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start my transition. That's going to be my gift to myself when I turn 19. Mind you, prior to, like, I was doing a bunch of research. I was doing research during the whole time when I was 18. Researching the pros, the cons, the side effects. Mind you, I had been watching the girl Dawn Marie. I hope I mentioned her earlier, but I probably didn't. But anyways, I had been watching Dawn Marie. And, you know, in her videos, like, she give you so much transgender insight, transgender, like, knowledge, the pros, the cons, you know, 1 month of the effects that you're gonna have, from the second month effects, like, you know, how, like, basically monthly of the changes that you're going to go through during your transition. I had been kind of contemplating, because I'm just like, I wonder how my family is going to take that I'm about to transition. I'm finna transition into a man, into a woman. It was already difficult coming out to them as a Black gay man. Anyways, pretty much, you know, that was my gift for me to start my transition, you know, when I turned 19. But I had an issue. The issue I had was there isn't any facilities that help you transition. Well, from what I really don't know. Well, during that time, I didn't know. But I think now there's a couple of places in my hometown, and actually where I'm currently located at, there's a couple of places too would help transgender women start their journey. So I started searching online, and you know, I couldn't find no place, or I couldn't find nowhere down here, you know, that'll help me transition. So I'm gonna tell y'all something, and don't y'all judge me. Don't y'all judge me, bitch. Don't you judge me. So So during this time, you know, I was also on these dating apps. So jump back a couple of months. I was going to Atlanta. I have a sister who lives in Atlanta, and I would go up there all the time. So being up there on those apps, you know what I'm saying, you get to see really like, you know, all of the gays, all of the trans, you know, on this one app called Jack. So I ended up going on this girl's profile, and I wanna mention her name, but I don't know, like, if she won't care. Anyways, I ended up scrolling past this girl on profile named Lori. And this girl, when I tell you she was pretty, she was pretty. And what's crazy is because we kind of resemble in a good way. One day, you know, I may post her pics, or, you know, even have her on here as a guest, you know. Like a little guest. So, anyways, so I ended up hitting her up on this dating app, actually on being her friend, and like trying to, you know, see how can I start my transition. So ended up hitting her up on this app, and when I tell y'all, this girl was so cool, this girl was so nice, and she was willing to give me information. When I tell you, Lori gave me so much information, like she was so helpful. So she ended up sharing me the doctor that she went to in Atlanta. She ended up telling me, like, you know, the changes that she had experienced during her journey. I can't recall if she told me how long she's been trans, but I do know for sure that, you know, she gave me so much information from her experience. It's always good to hear it from somebody who's actually going through it. I don't want to get no advice or get no damn information from somebody who don't know anything about, you know, that actual topic, or really don't know what they're talking about. So she gave me this information. So I ended up making my first appointment. I think I asked my homegirl to go with me. We went to my first hormone appointment, and the appointment went well. I ended up having to stop smoking. My transition meant so much to me because I had finally figured out who I truly was. It's just something that was just off in me. Like, I didn't understand, like, I was feminine. My appearance wasn't what it was given. So, but to really sum it all up, I've been on my transition for about 5 years now. 5 years. Ooh, give me some props. Because it's a journey. Like, it's a legit journey. A transition or a journey is however long it is for you. You dictate how long your journey is. Pretty much, people feel like you have to have your vaginal surgery in order to feel complete. And that's not true at all. You decide, you know, what's best for you. But yeah, like, that's basically a big summary, or a lot of months summed up into, you know, one good little video. Oh yeah, that's basically how I started my transition from male to female. So if you have made it to the end of the video, I want to thank you guys for staying along the whole entire time. Thank you guys for loving me. Thank you guys for, you know, liking, subscribing, and comment. If you like this video, please make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you comment on the video. Comment like something that I can do, or like comment anything. Matter of fact, comment videos that you guys would like to see. Again, I still don't have a name for my supporters, but it is okay. I know that eventually, like, the name for my supporters, it will come. I don't know how long it's gonna damn be, but it will come. I just don't know when, but it'll come eventually. So what you guys think of this good old nice nasty look? What you think of this good old nice nasty look? The giving, is it sitting? That's all I want to know. Is it? Because I'm a hot girl. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you guys again. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.